Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be working on TryHackMe NoSQL injection walkthrough. So this is not a CTF, but a walkthrough to give the basic ideas how to inject NoSQL databases. So let's begin. So as you can see, I have not started it yet, so you can follow along. So I've read this content. I'll quickly go to the questions. That is a group of documents in MongoDB known as. So the answer is collection. So you can see people collection. So these people documents are um, grouped as collections. So collections. Um, it is right. Using the MongoDB operator reference, find an operator to filter data when a field is not equal to a given value. So this is the operator of MongoDB operator reference. It says not equal to. So this is equal is greater than equal to, in then less than equal to, and this is not equal to, and then this is not matching. So dollar $any is the answer. That's correct. Now following the examples of the three documents given before, how many documents would be returned by the following filters? So the example is these three boxes. So gender is not equal to female, so gender should be male or other, and then age is greater than 65. So gender is not equal to female, so the first one, the second one qualifies, and then the age is greater than 65. So this will be ruled out then. Age 65. So was that greater than or greater than equal to? It should be greater than equal to, then the first one will get filtered out. So it is greater than 65. Um, so it must be zero according to me. To include 65 age, it must be greater than and equal to GTE. That's right. Okay. Now, uh, in this, I need to start the machine. So I'll start and we'll discuss on the answers in a few minutes. So in this portion, they've explained that we can inject some filter of our own instead of supplying the username and password in the post request. So let's try that. Um, Complete. I've already started the machine, and the next one is to intercept the request using burp. So user parse and enabling the proxy, foxy proxy if you want to install that, and burp suite. Click login, and if we go to burp, you can see proxy, username and password variables we can see. Now we need to bypass the login screen using any operator, and the question is which user you are logged in as. So we can supply this um, username $any equal to some random user and some random password. So the condition will be met and we will be able to log in. So $any and $any. Yes, this is correct. Equal to, okay, so before equal to, we need to supply $any equal to user, $any equal to pass. Forward, let's see what is the result. We can see the user is admin and the email ID is this, password is masked. So the answer is admin. Let's move forward. Burp is on, turn off, submit, and the next one is to check how many users, and there is a user that start with letter P. What is the username? So in this we need to log in with another user, and we will use a different filter. So let's try the same. Admin and password is pass. Let's intercept. Password is not correct. Intercept is on, and we can inject $NIN for not in, and password is $NE. So this will exclude admin user and it will log into the second user. Let's try this. I'm copying it forward and forward. If we go back, we can see the user Pedro, um, and the question was related to user P only, right? So there's a user that start with P. What is the username? Pedro. Uh, Turn off, submit. Um, I don't know how many users are there, so we need to um, make one more attempt. For example, admin pass, admin pass, login, and here now we will paste this, and we will, I guess, use this with and operator. Is this correct? Username NIN, admin, and user NIN, to judge and pass. So this should be correct. Um, Forward, forward, and we are with user Pedro, but I think I've made one mistake. Let me try this again. Paste. Oh, so paste and paste, and or maybe let's control set once. So the username is this and this. So the first is admin and second is Pedro. So now it is correct. P forward forward, and it says invalid user password. So it looks like only two users are there. Um, to turn off. No. How many users are there in total? One, three, three users. Somehow I'm not able to log in. Let me try one more time. So admin pass login, paste user not in admin and user not in Pedro. Pedro. This is correct. Nope. So something is wrong. Let me figure it out. Okay, I found out I was making a mistake. So basically what I was doing was not using this $NE for pass for some reason. So this is correct. User NIN equal to admin and user NIN is Pedro, and then pass is not equal to pass. So I was not using this, so it was checking that password is this or not. If not, then login was not allowed. So since I have used this now, it should be success. So let's see what other users are there. Forward, and we can see user John. This is the third user, and now we will try with user John as well. So to find out if there are more user or not. So the same approach paste, and we will add the user variable again for user John. So this must be correct. Now forward, and you can see invalid user and password this time. So the right answer is 3. We already know. So let's move to the next part. So let me try it using no proxy. Okay, for this we need to first guess the length of the password. So in this example, they have shown the admin password length is 5, and then step by step they have started guessing the characters of the password, all 5 digits. We need to repeat this, the same process with the user John. So let's try that. User name is John, pass random password, and if I log in, intercept is on, we are here. So I'm sending this to repeater. So in repeater, you can see user is John, password is pass. So we need to guess whether the password length is something. So we can use the regex match, the same one they have used. Um, $regex equal to this. So go back here. This is the regex, and type is $regex in capital or in small. No, I don't know if that will create any issue. So it will test whether the length is 7 or not. So it says 30 found, and it is redirecting to error page. And we already know that if the password is not correct, it will redirect to error page. For example, this. But when the length is correct, which is 5 in this case, it will redirect to a different page. Location is different, and we know this is the error, so this is not the right length, so we need to change this. For example, 6, and if we can see that error is still there, so the length is neither 5 or neither 6 for user John. Oh, sorry, no, neither 6 or 7. Let's try with 5, and the error is there. So we need to automate this process, and we are using burp, so we can do this very easily. Send this to intruder. In intruder, we have these options. So in positions, it is already selecting the positions where we need to brute force the variable. So I will press clear. Everything is same as before. I will copy uh, this, copy, and intruder. I'm pasting this. We know we need to brute force this number from maybe 0 to 10, 15 or something. So let's enter I here. I is the number, and after selecting this, I'm adding this to a payload marker. So this payload has been marked that the number will be dynamic, and it will brute force the request. So if I go to payloads, I need to add payload here. So I've already created one number dot text. It has nothing but the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way to 15. So a small file, and then um, I can start the attack right away, and let's see what will happen. So you can see the payload is used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the only difference which we can see at first look is the length. So in this case the length was different with the payload 8. When the 8 number was sent, the response was secret place.php instead of error.php. And if um, looking at length is difficult, then we can add another thing here. So in options we can match the response. So we will tell Burp that if um, the response contains error, then mark that. So flag result item which response matching these expressions. So whenever the error word will be there, it will be marked. And uh, we need to include this in HTTP header as well. We want to see if the error is in HTTP header as well. So I've unchecked this, and if I start the attack again, maximize this, you can see the error is there in all these responses, and here error was not there. So this was quite um, wonderful. So the number 8 is correct. So next step is to um, brute force the, let's go back to repeater. So next is to brute force the uh, characters one by one to guess the password. So 8 length is there. Now we will use the regex expression to tell Burp if the first character is C or not, if the second character can be anything. So the dot is wildcard. So C plus remaining numbers. So let's do that. Paste. So number of dots we need to enter is the length of the password. So C is 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 length password is there. And um, instead of C, we need to copy this payload, oh sorry, position, and instead of C, we need to add the payload marker. So here the payload will be placed and the brute force will be triggered. So, but now we need different payloads. We don't need the numbers. At least we don't need anything above 9. We need 0, and um, even we need, what if the password contains alphabet? So A to Z, open, and it has small ABC and the capital ABC. So now the same settings, error, exclude HTTP header, and let's start the attack. Let's see if we can identify the first character. We can. The first character is 1. It was quite easy. Discard. The first character is 1. I'm shifting this payload to one step on the right. Now these many characters are remaining. Start attack. Okay, and next is 0. So discard. Next is 0. Shifting payload on the right. Okay, next is 5. Discard. Number 5, shifting payload on the right. Start attack. Okay, Number 8, discard number 8, shifting payload to the right, then start again. Let's see, number 4, payload 4, shifting payload to the right, 3 characters are remaining. Start attack. Okay, and number 3, discard, only 2 characters are remaining. One is this payload and one is dot. And the first one, number 1, discard 1, and this is the last payload. This is very wonderful and very easy. Number 2, we can use some kind of Python script as well. I'm not sure. uh, if you want to try, you can try, and we can um, loop in the numbers and the characters here and automate the whole process. But I think this burp suit is sufficient for this exercise. Turn off. Let's see if this is the correct John's password. It is correct. So the next one of the users seem to be reusing his password for many services. Find which one and connect through the SSH. So let's try if the user John is using the same password for login. Search John at, what is the IP? 1010 274 247 254 247.254. I know there is no IP address called 274. Um, yes, and the John password. No, have I copied the right password? Paste. Yes. Okay, and even we can try to log in. So John, paste, and we should be in the purpose of login. Yep, we are able to log in. So log out. So this means we need to check this for the second user on the box. The first one was admin, third was John, and the second was Paredo. I guess Paredo. Login in another user. Let's see. Yep, Pedro. So we need to repeat this exercise with the user Pedro. And before brute forcing this, we need to find the. Can we duplicate it? No. We need to find the length of the password. So let's go back here and copy the small syntax, paste regex, and we need to brute force this. Um, let's name it as I, integer, and payload. Let's remove all this because we need to calculate the length. Load number, open, and the rest, the configuration should be same. Let's do that. Okay, maximize. So the length is 11 characters, so that's quite long. Anyway, so discard. And what now we need to brute force. Um, let's remove everything here. So C as character, let's use C as a payload marker, and then 10 more characters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this looks fine. Let's mark this C as payload marker. And in payloads, uh, let's remove double digit characters and add 0. Then let's load A to Z also and start the attack. Maximize the first. Okay, what? Uh, what was the response? The response was secret PHP. Strange. Uh, I think we need to ignore that. I'm not sure why this has happened. Okay, so the first. Okay, so the correct value was C, and anyways, in the first attempt, which was the default, it used C. So that's why the error is not there for both the pages. So the first letter is C. Let's shift this to right, remove one dot from the right, starting again. Maybe in this case, password is not having any numbers. So we will see that in a moment. It will take some time. So bear with me, or you can forward the video ahead if you wish, or we can keep on talking. So this is the second letter, which is O. Discard second letter O, removing one dot, start attack. Okay. Now the third character, what is your guess? You can mention it in comments and we will find out whether that is right or not. Okay, I'm just joking. But you can still mention in comments. Or meanwhile, you can like the video. Okay, the next is again O. So small O, removing next. Okay, maximize. And if you are still waiting for this video to finish, you can subscribe to the channel as well. And it will be even better if you share this with your friends who are um, trying to enter in cybersecurity profiles. This will help them. So this is looks like the word is cool. So the third letter is cool. L, removing one dot, start. I'm not sure if you have heard any noise behind me. So this is because of firecrackers. We are in middle of festival Diwali in India, so bear with me with that noise. I don't think the password will contain any capital letter. So the next is P. Discard. Cool password. Was the password is cool password? Let's find out. So let me see if I type cool password. So how many characters are this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No. Uh, A, and let's stop this. Cool password is having 12 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So one letter is missing. Maybe the S is used only once or not. Let's find out. Uh, Pedro, cool password, and only one S is used. No. So there is some twist. Okay, let's continue. The next letter is S, obviously, and I think the next should be S again. Pedro, cool, Password. No, I think we need to wait. Um, or what you suggest? I've removed one S and one O to make it 11 character, but it is not accepting. And the next word is S, as we have already guessed. Pass. You can see one is payload marker and two letters. So WOR, and one letter is missing. So let's give it a try with cool PASSWOR and not the word D. It's still saying invalid. Okay, uh, the next is one. Cool pass 123. Is this what is the password? Pass one, 1, 2, 3. Looks like we are heading there. 1, 2, and now the last letter, and it is 3. So cool pass 1, 2, 3. This is the right password. So let's try it here. Cool pass 1, 2, 3. We are in. So let's see if user Pedro has used the same password. Cool pass 1, 2, 3. Yep, here it is. So now you understood why we should not reuse the password. ls flag.txt, and we can read the flag word count -l flag, and we can submit uh, wc -c. Okay, yeah. So count of word is 20 in this file. You can check the flag and submit it here and finish this lab. I hope you have learned something new. This burp suit is really cool. You have already seen the features, intercept, um, repeater, and intruder. And you can do similar thing using Python script, but um, uh, you can try Python, but it cannot be used as a silver bullet for all the exercises. You need to create a Python script for different labs. So if you want to practice in Python, you can do it. Otherwise, you are good here. Okay, if you have liked the video, please subscribe to the channel and click the like button. Share this video and channel with your friends and other colleagues. Have a great day. Bye bye.